put out her video of the micros of what Foodie ate during that 6 hour live stream, and it was over 3,000 calories and so on and so forth. But you can check out her channel for that. The one thing that really stuck out for me was because it was a 6 hour live stream, not everybody has clipped every single thing. And like I said in my other live stream, I keep hearing things from my live streams getting repeated or mentioned in Chantel's live streams. So apparently, she wants to do karaoke with Salah when he gets there. I think we all know he's not going to get there, right? Um, and even if he did, I don't think he would. What are you going to do? Like, Love Shack? What are you gonna try and do a couple song? I mean, I'm sure there are karaoke bars. I think you're going to be too uncomfortable to actually go to them. So my suggestion to you would be to try it out in your hotel first, because clearly you have multiple phones and potentially your laptop with you, right? So you can pull up karaoke songs on YouTube and sing in your room. Practice. Figure out what you sound like next to an actual song and whether or not you're in tune. Because that's one of the reasons I get so many compliments when I go to the karaoke bar, is that a lot of the songs that I pick have harmonics. And so I have to fit myself into those harmonics just so. Together, together. I have to be able to listen to the song and time it out and get the tempo right. It would be This would be a good pastime for you if you know you really don't want to walk around or whatever, but you can stand up, you'd be breathing deep, that's good for your lungs, and you could be practicing some of the songs that you like. I know you like to do Madonna and stuff, right? Um, I wouldn't try anything too hard in the beginning, because it's especially if you intend to do this at an actual karaoke bar, because you're going to be looking at the lyrics up on a screen, so you might need your readers. You might need the readers if you brought them along with you. And the other thing is, they're not all the same. Like, the stuff that you find on YouTube might not be identical to what gets played in a karaoke bar. So, for example, I did Closer by 9 Inch Nails on Tuesday, and the transmission wasn't great. It wasn't great. Um, However, one of the things that that particular version of the song did not do was prompt the help me. That was not being prompted for me, so I could not sing along to that part. And you have to be ready for those types of changes to what you're about to sing, right? But I would encourage you to check this out. It's something that you can practice in the hotel by yourself with nobody watching. So nobody is going to be making fun of you. And you can just like try and get like 3 or 4 songs kind of nailed down, maybe 5. It depends on how busy the bar is, right? Um, if you intend to actually go to a karaoke bar, you have to have kind of a list of this is what I'm going to do and be prepared for it. So I've been doing the karaoke bars pretty consistently since I was injured as a way to try and get myself out, try and, make sure I was still moving my leg, even if it was just a little bit, like just the 5 minutes that I got up on stage and then I'd go sit down and wait for my next turn. But I would practice at home and make sure I knew the song I was going to do before I did it, right? So that if I did have screw ups, they weren't going to be huge because it is very easy to get lost in a song. So I'm just throwing it out there if that's like part of your entertainment plans for Thailand, sorry, Thailand. Um, be ready for it because you're not as thick skinned as I am when it comes to actually getting on a stage in front of real people. You know, like you love hiding behind a computer screen. But when it comes to actually getting in front of people, you need to be ready because um, you already have a lot of obstacles given your health condition, shall we call it. And so the bar needs you to knock them off their feet. So figure out some easy songs that you can do, like maybe Hopelessly Devoted to You from Grease. I drop an octave on that one because obviously Olivia Newton-John had an amazing range. But I don't know what your range is really. Like half of the time you sound like you're trying to be the opera singer that they hired to do Snow White. And half of the time you sound like you're not in tune because you're not hearing a soundtrack. And maybe if you were actually hearing the music in the background, you would be more in tune. Maybe that would actually help you. So, I'll cheer this on. I'll say go for it. I'm glad to have a positive influence on the people around me. Um, find some easy songs to start with and practice them in your hotel room when nobody's looking. Not when you're live streaming, girl. Because it's going to take a lot of times of singing it over and over again. That's how you practice music. Anyway, that's my 2 cents for tonight. Not a long live stream, but I just found that hilarious because I'm finding so much influence in her live streams that comes directly from my commentary. And, I've been doing karaoke now for a long time, and she seems to be influenced by my music influences and by the fact that as a disabled person, I get out at least once a week, unless I'm in terrible shape, to move my leg and sing. You can do that much. That's not too much to ask, right? Go have fun, girl.